a brand new video. I am so excited for this video because we have a full week of crochet ahead of us and I cannot wait. I am actually just freshly showered. We got to the beach yesterday and I am here with my husband's family for the week, and I'm so excited because I've just been so busy with work, and so I'm so thankful to just have some time to chill out and relax at the beach. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, my name is Bailey. I make lots of different types of videos about my hobbies, about home stuff, fun little videos, and I just love it over here on YouTube. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along for a week of basically seeing how much I can crochet this week at the beach. I went to the beach with my family. We did a month ago, and I brought my crochet stuff, and it was just so fun getting to crochet on the beach and so relaxing. And so I decided that I wanted to bring like new projects to start this week, and I've actually already completed one and I've started the next one. So I wanted to show you guys that. I'm going to try to set you on this, and let me grab the projects and let me show you. So originally on my way down here, I was crocheting a little bit in the car, and I was starting on a blanket with this yarn. I actually ended up frogging it because I didn't like the stitch, but I'm thinking about just doing a Suzette stitch and still using this yarn. I was thinking about taking it back, but it's honestly really soft and I feel like it'll make a good blanket, so I'm just kind of thinking on it. But I brought 4 skeins of this, and then I also brought, let me show you what I've been working on. So I'm first going to show you what I finished, and I used just like a regular white from Hobby Lobby, the I Love This Yarn acrylic yarn, and then this one, I don't remember exactly what type of yarn this is, but it's a lot thinner than the white one that I got. It's not showing up exactly the same on camera as it is in person, but my husband's family are big Tennessee fans, and so I wanted to make a little bandana for our dog. And so look how cute this is. I just kind of like freehanded it. I did a granny stitch, and then I made basically, let me explain how I did it. So I did use a video to start it out, but essentially what I did is I made a magic circle, and then I did like 3 chains, and then I did like a granny cluster by doing like 2 more double crochets, and then chain, and then another granny cluster, and then you just close it, because that first, I think that was right, or maybe there's 3. It's hard for me to tell now. But essentially I did that, and then I just continued around it with the different rows, and then I did a little scalloped edge. And then when I did these, this is a chain, and then I went back and slip stitched into each of these, and then I single crocheted along here, so that way it can like go around our dog's neck like that. And I'm so excited. It is so cute, and he's just gonna look so handsome with it on, so I can't wait to put that on him. And then I also, okay, here's the white yarn that I used for that, just in the color white. And then what I'm working on now, I'll put a picture here of the inspo, but I saw this picture on Pinterest and I was like, okay, I need to recreate that. So I started, y'all, the ends on this are gnarly, but I basically started just like making a granny square, and this is all I Love This cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. And look at the ends that I have to weave in already just on this side. It'll be okay though. It's just not the easiest to hide them on the granny stitch, but essentially I'm just going to make a big granny square for the front and then for the back, and then you just sew them together on the sides, leaving a portion here for the armholes, and then you sew like this top part to the shoulder, but then leaving a neck hole open. So I really am not using a pattern, I'm just kind of going with it, but this is what it's looking like. I love these colors, and I thought that it'd be perfect for summertime, so it's very soft too. I'll show you guys the exact colors that I'm using. So this is I Love This cotton in just plain white, and then I have this one is just named pink, and then this one is named hot rose. So those are the colors. And I also was going to try to make Knox, our puppy, another bandana and try to do like a checkered pattern with probably like single crochets. I was thinking of doing that and like carrying the yarn with me so I can do checkers because it's similar to like a gingham pattern, which I have done before. So I think I'm going to try to make that as well. But that is what is on the docket for this week. So I'm super excited, and we will see how much I can crochet in a week at the beach. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It is the next morning, so I look a little tired. It's also so humid out here, but I wanted to show you this cover up that I crocheted. I shared this in my previous video, but this is a mesh stitch, and I used a YouTube tutorial for it that was actually for a top, and I think it turned out really pretty. I've been wearing it every day. It's looking a little cloudy and stormy today. Well, it just looks cloudy, but it says it's calling for storms, so we will see how much actual crochet time I get. We have this little balcony, so that's where I'm standing. It's like getting blurrier as I speak, but last night I crocheted a little bit. I'll actually show you guys an update on how far I've gotten on the granny square top. I need to actually like hold it on myself and see the sizing. This is how much I have done. So I think I'm gonna do 3 more rows, so because I wanted to end in the hot pink, so I think I'm gonna do a light pink, a white, a hot pink, and then because I'm also gonna add onto the bottom a scalloped edge and like on the sides right here on the sleeves, and then we will see from there, because I don't think that this is big enough, especially when I'm like holding it up to where it will be connected, and then it would have to like stretch on the sides. And this is cotton yarn, so it won't really stretch out a lot. And then I'll probably start the next square and then make it the same size and then hold them together and see what it looks like, and if I need to add anything else. But it's looking very, very cute. So the clip I filmed earlier, basically immediately after that, it was storming almost immediately, so that was really sad. And now it's like 2 almost, and it has been raining all day. So I did have some work to do this week, some editing. I wanted to edit a wedding and start on the next one that I have in my queue, and so I made some good progress on that. And then I did sit outside for a little bit to take a break after lunch to edit. Sorry if you hear that beeping, I don't know what that's from. But now I'm just walking to the beach. It's still kind of drizzling and it's looking pretty bad in the distance, but I just wanted to get out and get a little bit of exercise. So now I'm coming to the beach. I don't have my crochet with me, but I thought I would do just like a little bit here and there of just the actual trip. And obviously the crochet is the main portion of this, but yeah, let me show you, because it's looking clear over this way. Right over top of me just looks kind of white, but then over that way it looks really bad. So I obviously don't want to be anywhere near the ocean if it is going to be storming. But I just wanted to come and see if I could find some shark's teeth, but I'm not seeing any shells, so we will see. is the next day. Today is Wednesday, and we had a nice beach day today. It did end up like kind of raining, looking really stormy from every direction, so we came back in around 2. And I showed a little bit of me crocheting on the beach today. But I wanted to show you an update. It is now like 4:30. So this is what I have finished from the front of the top. And I'm basically going to crochet the back panel and then see what they look like, kind of like hold them together on me and see if it looks like it's going to be big enough. If not, I'll add a few more rows. But this is what it's looking like. I have lots of ends to weave in. And then the front, or I guess the back panel, this is how much I have. So I have a lot more to go on this one. I am just like continuing crocheting around. I'm not turning it as I go or anything like that. When I hold it up, it looks a little less flat, but when I lay it down, it looks pretty flat. So I feel like I can tell the front and back between, or the difference between the front and back on a granny square stitch. And so some people will say like turn it with every row, because there's turn like horizontal or something, or like diagonal, I guess. I don't really know how that happens, but I like the look of just all of it being the front facing, so that is what I've done. So I'm just crocheting a little bit right now and listening to some things on my phone, and then I will probably take a break because we're having dinner all together tonight, and then maybe I'll do a little more crochet tonight. Obviously tomorrow on the beach, that's our last day, which I'm really sad about, but I want to make that white and orange checkered dog bandana, so hopefully I'll get to that. And then I would love to finish or at least make good progress on this top to where maybe I won't weave in all the ends quite yet, but I want to just like get the panels finished and then maybe start sewing them together. We'll see. So I'm gonna keep doing this right now and just relaxing. Today is truly the perfect beach day. I will show you later, but I finished the second panel of my top, and I don't know if it's going to be the right size. I'm going to try to like clip them together with bobby pins or something, I don't know, and then see what it looks like. But I just started another bandana for Knox. This is going to be a little checkered version. I'm just gonna wing it, do my best, but this is what the beach is looking like. It's a perfect day today. Back from vacation now. We had a great time, and today is Saturday, so we got back yesterday, and I was actually crocheting a lot in the car. Hopefully Knox does okay. He wants to go outside. He rings the bells when he goes outside. But I wanted to show you guys real quick before I let him out what I made for Knox while we were on vacation. So I made him 2 bandanas. They're so cute, and I was like, I could even wear these. So my husband is a Tennessee fan. I think I mentioned that. His whole family is. So I made Knox these sweet little bandanas. I did not know how much or how big to make them. It's so hot outside. He doesn't even need to go outside. It's literally 100 degrees. But this one is so cute. And then I also did this one. I need to steam block them so that they fall a little better. This one is very stiff right now, but I love the way that it turned out. I just did a checkered pattern. It's all single crochet. I did not follow a pattern for this. I did a little scalloped edging. I think it's so cute. He really wants to go outside. The next thing I did, the most exciting of course, was I made the 2 panels for this, and then I actually sewed them together last night. So I was like trying it on, using like my sewing little clips to clip it onto me and see. So I ended up adding a little bit extra on the top of the back panel. Originally I had the hot pink around the edges, but that was too big when I tried it on. So I unraveled, I frogged the pink layer on the outside, and then I just added 3 more rows on the top, so that way I could connect the panels on the top here with this like granny stitch. That is what's connecting them, this one right here. And then around the sleeves I added, it's not really like a sleeve, it's just kind of like an open. I added the scalloped edging. So this is what it looks like right now. I need to add another the scalloped edging around the top neckline and then also around the bottom, but I sewed the panels together using a granny stitch, so it's very seamless. The amount of ends that I have to weave in on this project is absolutely insane. If you can see, that's that side, and then just all around the edges, up top. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's hard to hide ends on the granny stitch, but we will do our best. And I'm honestly really excited about it, loving how it's turning out. So I will be sure to keep you guys updated in my next vlog about how this turns out when I finish it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was fun to kind of take you along for, now Knox is playing with his toy. Take you along for a crochet week in my life. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of video and if you want to see more like this from me. But as always, thank you for being here. I'm so appreciative. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, subscribe to stick around for more videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.